And it's funny how it's always another woman on the show who immediately sees what she's doing as crazy and tries to get her to stop.
You see that fat ring she was trying to take off? That was trying to take off $500,000. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, man, you with the most successful, goated, rich, famous, one of the most influential men. Yeah, you still can't keep your eyes where they need to be.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
So throughout my time on Earth, I've gotten to see some of the greatest athletes ever. And sometimes a single individual comes around and changes the game altogether. Someone comes in and dominates in such a way that has you contemplating self-deletion as you hear this against your team.
Hurry, way downtown, bang! Bang!
Steph Curry, the greatest three-point shooter of all time. I hate to say it, but he, Kevin Durant, and the Golden State Warriors are the sole reason I checked out on the NBA back in around 2018. That is simply how dominant they were. And I don't know if it's just like a light-skin thing, as if they are required to go through a humiliation ritual to obtain their powers. But I liken Steph to both Patrick Mahomes and Will Smith. We all know that years ago, Patrick's girlfriend at that time, Brittany, was embarrassing him with countless tweets, fan interactions, and videos featuring his worthless brother Jackson.
All those people that doubted
I didn't know that she still, I haven't heard about her own for a while. I honestly forgot that she was embarrassing Mahomes at first. I don't know what the fuck happened to her.
and hated on us and thought we were gonna lose this game. Yes, I did!
I'm a
Now, to
wine
be
mom.
completely fair to her, I feel like she has calmed down with most of that and really distanced herself from the sideshow brother. And as for my guy Will, y'all know his legacy was tarnished because his wife loves to emasculate him every chance she gets.
Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me
Oh my goodness.
if you could film me.
Astaire, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
And we have
I
also
can't
talked in the
stand her.
past how
That bitch
Steph's
actually makes my skin crawl. I feel so bad for Will every time I see a clip of her.
I'm still dealing with foolishness.
And we have also talked in the past how Steph's wife Ayesha is yet another one of these women who does this exact same thing.
This is new to me. I didn't see this until I was on Twitter just like a month ago. I didn't even know that she was like that. I ain't never even heard anything about her.
I think the downfall really began the night of June 16th, 2016, when LeBron would score 41 points, evening up the NBA Finals at 3 games apiece, before eventually coming back in historic fashion from being down 3-1 to Steph Curry and the Warriors. Following that night, Ayesha would tweet that the NBA was rigged, and that she had just witnessed it with her own 2 eyes. To me, this was the first sign that she was beyond willing to speak her mind, no matter what the cost and how it could affect her husband and his career. Keep in mind, Steph has always kept his head down and his nose clean. Like, I'm talking about absolutely no scandals on or off the court, while also pocketing a cool $1 billion along the way. And I feel like when Steph was first going off, really making a name for himself, everyone loved his family. He was bringing out the baby to the press conference. The wife was doing the cooking show. But it was simply not enough for Ayesha, and over time, it's really just gotten more and more embarrassing. First, 6 years ago, we had this clip from the Red Table Talk where relationships go to die. Ayesha went on there with the Sith Lord herself.
Oh, she went on there? Oh, she ain't shit. That's as soon as she did that, Steph should have knew he should have left her.
Of all people, and she had this to say about yearning for attention from other men. Because there are women out there constantly thirsting over her husband, and she wanted some of that same lust.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then, like, I begin to internalize it, and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
What?
You're not
Like,
looking. You're not even. But I'm gonna tell you something.
Now, her saying all
That's, I don't know. I kind of get it from a female's perspective, but it's so disrespectful when you're a married woman and you got a husband and you're complaining about bitches that throw themselves at him like it's his fault, and yet you're complaining that guys don't throw themselves at you. that is your fault. You wanting them to throw themselves at you is your fault. We don't know if he wants them to or not. He probably does, but but and then it's cap anyways. There ain't no way that bitch's DMs ain't filled. Although I guess maybe I could see them not being filled because it's Steph Curry. I think most top dogs ain't gonna step on someone that they step on toes of someone that they respect.
Something.
Now, her saying all that while Curry's mom is sitting right next to her is downright
Oh, what?
insane to me. She even tries to save her by saying, "Oh, you're not looking for that girl. What does it matter?"
Something wrong with
You're
me?
not.
Like,
You're not looking.
what?
You're not
Like,
looking.
And keep
Yeah, you're not looking, bitch. You're married with kids. But that's what happens. She was around a table full of hoes. It just seeps out of them. It's like a fucking virus.
mind, they did get married fairly young, so maybe she did not get to experience all of the things that she wanted to, but saying that you crave the attention of other men when you're already a mother and a wife for years at that point is strange, and something that she really should have kept to herself or talked about in private, and that is really going to be a running theme in this video. You know, it's not like it's wrong to have feelings because relationships are complicated and they go through various stages. But hey, here comes Jada to give her some advice.
Because I dealt with that for years too, like, and I was young, like you.
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh my
not
God,
fair.
I mean.
Because I don't want it, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice to know that, like, someone's looking.
But
That
when
can
your
get
radar's
dangerous.
turned off, right,
That can get dangerous. Good shit, Mama Curry. Man, she put her mother-in-law in the worst fucking seat around a bunch of fucking hoes, and she can't even stand up for her own son because all these bitches will just jump on her like hyenas.
Don't ever think for 1 minute that it ain't some men out there looking at you like I wish.
Honestly.
And I'm gonna tell you who knows that more than anybody.
Yeah, so Curry's mom.
And yeah, Jada's happy that her husband knows that. She likes to humiliate and dominate and just psychologically fuck her husband up. That's why she's fine with her husband knowing all the fucking men and boys that throw themselves at her, like August or her son's friends if they're not boys.
Even tells her, like, this is a dangerous line to walk.
But when your radar's turned.
Now, the next instance of embarrassment would occur on yet another daytime talk show, The Real. This clip does go viral time and time again because of what happens after they bring out this old up shirtless dude named Marcel.
Marcel!
But he looked like the Old Spice guy. That's bitch. I can get that kind of being like funny as a joke, but it's still just disrespectful as fuck when you got a husband and you got kids, and especially if you got a daughter to be a role model for.
Now, the hand gesture there is just absolutely diabolical.
Yeah.
And I get that she's like joking, but if the tables turned and Steph was doing the same thing around some cocktail waitress on a podcast.
Oh my God. Every single talk show host that we've seen by now and 1,000 others will be talking about it for fucking weeks, just dogging Steph. Boy, if fucking Steph got caught doing some shit like that, he would never, ever, ever live it down, and she would probably be getting divorced in over half his fucking bag, and everybody would be cheering that bitch on. Like, man, I cannot stand that, just the extremism of that double standard.
I think that both women and men would think that that shit is pretty wild. And it's funny how it's always another woman on the show who immediately sees what she's doing as crazy and tries to get her to stop.
Yeah.
And during this same interview...
You see that fat ass ring she was trying to take off? That bitch was trying to take off $500,000. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, man, bitches, you with the most successful, goated, rich, famous, one of the most influential men. Yeah, you still can't keep your eyes where they need to be. It's fucking insane.
Would also go on to put Steph's love for feet on display. Yes, I'm serious.
This is going to turn into a whole other thing, but my husband really loves my feet.
Oh, I love that.
And so, like, the light was hitting him just right that day. And so I was like, let me just snap this photo and send him a picture of my feet. So I always say, like, when he says to send nudes, like, that's what he's getting, a picture of my bare feet. I don't know if he's happy about that, but that's okay.
And like I said, there is nothing
maybe
inherently
don't
wrong
say
with
that.
him beating his meat to feet, but some things are once again better kept private.
Okay, girl, now we know something about him.
like feet.
Even all the bitches around the table are like, oh, why did you just say that? That was a little bit too far. You know we are on TV, right? And it's look at this bitch. Look at her.
He's going to kill me.
And with these latest antics, it's really only gotten worse. As a couple weeks back, Aisha went on the Call Her Daddy podcast to talk about how she has felt discontent with her life as a mother from time to time, and how it's basically hard to deal with her not being the star of the show.
4 kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So, I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life. So it's like, it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
And it's fine to look.
Steph really picked what's wrong with all these athletes picking the worst bitches to be with?
Look back in retrospect and acknowledge hard moments where maybe you question your life path or your decisions, or maybe even your identity, but later she says this is something that still bothers her till this day.
There's not one fucking lane that the bitch could have went in without Steph that she would be anywhere, even in attendance to what the fuck they be at.
After my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
I love being a mom, but I love almost anything else more. That's pretty much what she said. As long as I can go out and do whatever the fuck I want to do, I love that more than being a mom.
If I have a career and I'm not home, like did you experience that?
I still experience that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this.
That's a problem.
If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident and cool, then what are you doing?
And the thing to me is like she is a very successful person on her own merit. Like, don't get me wrong, being his wife likely opened most of these doors for her in these situations, but she also hit home runs with her opportunities, having several very successful restaurants. She has also been highlighted time and time again on magazines and even having her own TV shows. I'm just saying, it's not like she's some silent woman in the corner only there to appease her husband. Yet she still comes off as insecure, but then again, she did say that she thought that she would be the breadwinner, despite also knowing that Curry was going to be a high draft pick making massive waves in college when they met.
I didn't know that he was gonna end up playing basketball. He said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like, I thought I was gonna be like the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know.
I don't know.
If the thing is crazy is if that is what she wanted, and if she got that, she would not want it at all. She would fucking hate it. She would have left him to find someone else more successful. 9 times out of 10 that shit happens, and it doesn't take long for that shit to happen. If he was a high school basketball coach and his bitch was on any type of network, on any type of magazine, on any type of fucking, leadership or board or anything like that, she would have left him so fucking quick.
I just don't really understand how someone can come off as someone grateful after having such a fortunate hand dealt to them in life.
Right.
Like, she has 1 million times the opportunity that other women have. I'm talking about nannies, endless therapy, countless money, and endless doors of opportunity being open to build an identity away from simply being a wife and mother, which it is very apparent to me that Steph has allowed her to explore. And yet she just comes out to crap on it every couple of years. I mean, to me, we all have a role to play in our life and our various relationships, and I don't know if she needed more dating experience or to get out the mud on her own. But to me, she really just comes off as if she had a full ride at Jada's school of embarrassing your husband. I mean, you would never catch LeBron's wife on this shit. Out here taking backstage photos with Drake. Like, she won't even take a picture with a male fan because she knows the narratives that could spark from that. And I want to make it clear, in no way am I saying that women need to like sit back and be silent and try and look good, or that they can't have an identity outside of their family or their husband. If anything, I think the exact opposite. I think that those things are very healthy. I'm just saying that it seems like every time she opens her mouth, it's always bad and embarrassing. Like, maybe she just needs to stop doing these interviews. I don't really know what the solution is. But yes, every time she goes viral, it's for something like this.
Yeah, I mean, the number 1 solution for women is to just shut your fucking mouth. That's the best solution almost always.
I do want to know what you guys think about this situation, both men and women.
Yeah, I wonder if she's really cheated on him or not. Do you think that bitches that act like that just act like they're fucking caged animals in their relationship, do you think that they cheat? Or do you think that they don't cheat and that's why they act like that? Because I just cannot see a world where that bitch is not cheating on Steph with how she acts. She really acts like she got the worst fucking man in the world. I don't know how he is at home or whatever. I don't know what his personality or sense of humor is like. Maybe he is lame. But every single fucking thing else is like, you got the full deck in your hand and you still ain't happy. But anyways, hope y'all liked the video. If you did, give me a like. If you guys got anything to say about the video, let me know down below. I'll read every single comment. And if you fuck with your boy, would you please give me a subscription? With that said, deuces.
You acting like them bitches, it all makes sense to me. Why you jealous of your friends trying to get with me? No sympathy, while I'm on this Hennessy. Kinda got a nigga feeling you my enemy. I ain't deleting that picture that you sent to me. It's clear to see that you and me are meant to be. And mentally, I deleted every fantasy of you and me. Can't you see I'm high right now?